Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Unstoppable. What a sick game. What a super sick game. Haven't played it since, I don't know, I think it was about 4 months ago. But yeah, really jazzed to get back into it again. So I got the expansion Tyrant's End. So we're going to play one of the Tyrant's End characters. I haven't played any of them. I'm going to shuffle the cards in a second as well, but we will start with our starting deck. So we deal ourselves out 3 of these cards. And cut. 1, 2, 3. The rest we shuffle these into there. I really like this game. I really like this game. I got to play it 2 players with my good friend Whaley not long ago, and yeah, really quality experience. Excellent. So the series and Virenian threats. We're just going to play on the medium mode, which is yellow mode. Yeah, so that should be good. All right, here's our deck. So I haven't done any shuffling yet. I've just got these new ones down the bottom. So these cards are quite a hassle to shuffle, but yeah, playing this game was 2 players was a real treat. I enjoyed it just as much at 2 players as I do at 1 player, and I think the overall balance of the game, the way that the flow of the game, it's just a really engaging experience. The way that it's described is as a momentum deck builder or something like that, some weird description. But when you play it, you really do understand what they're trying to say with that. It is about building your tempo from turn to turn, from round, phase, whatever it is when they finish a deck, or level, I guess. And oh, nice one, Deno. And being able to manage your own deck in concert with the upgrades and the enemies, you just have so many really interesting decisions at any one moment. So I did shuffle these. I'll shuffle this deck. I think we've already... all right, so we're good to go with our game of Unstoppable. So we're playing Roux Silver. She focuses on using and refreshing allies. Sometimes an ally, sometimes an enemy, and always dangerous, Roux Silver often appears where you least expect her. Though she's the chosen heir of the Silver Monarchy, Roux's fierce independent streak leads her into trouble. Now she's in deep with the cult of the Harbinger, and her actions threaten all 3 planets. Tremendous. Alright, so our starting hand is an heir to the throne. Very nice. Strike, spare credits. Okay, this is a good start for us. However, our starting enemies are a Sporling, a Ceresian Thief, and a Ceresian Thief. Alright, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3 options for our starting hand. Let's have a look at them now. So we've got a Viren Sympathizer, which is an ally. Gain 3 shield, or lose up to that. Okay, that's nice, but this one is probably the option given that we have heir to the throne and we can utilise Conspire. So we will take the Silver Courtier into our hand, and that is our starting hand. It's a good start. We have $3 to start the game. This is going to allow us to gain some more, but let's have a look at the the upgrades we have available. So this is Mark Target. Oh, that's a cool upgrade actually. When defeated, you're paying $1 to when you kill the guy, get an upgrade and $1. That's a nice idea actually. That's really nice. 5 shield for $2 is quite good. The Junker Sand Trap costs 2 less if added to a Junker. That's always cheeky. This one gives Taunt. So this is probably our option here. It costs us $2. We've got $3. No, it costs us $1. Fantastic. So we're going to buy that one. And the reason we're going to do that is our spare credits already has taunt. So we're not actually adding any downside by purchasing that. And that costs us $2. But we are then going to play it straight away, which is going to level up our disc, gain us a shield, and we gain that $1 that we spent back. That's also a free action, so pretty nice. Okay, we've got 3 actions, so we're going to play our ally, the Silver Courtier, comes into play. We can tap him for a shield, which we will. Choo! It's not going to matter. We'll play her. She gets me $1. And if we play her first, it doesn't matter. We get the Conspire effect. So we're going to do 1 damage. We have to do the 1 damage here to this Spalling with Taunt. And then we'll play a strike for 1 damage to defeat the Spalling. That uses all 3 of our action points. And then Indebted Counselor. Ally, Roux. Unite. Okay, so we'll play that ally. So this is played. These are in play. Oh, that's actually shield 2, so we go up to 3. How good is that? No, we go up to 4. Shield 4, nice. Okay, so we'll play her. She levels up our disc. So we've gone to level 3 in turn 1. And we've got 4 shield. So both of these clowns are going to do 1 damage apiece, 1 and 1. So that is the end of the round. We're just going to draft another Ceresian Thief. Heir to the Throne goes away. We've got these 2 in play. We've got $4. Do we want to buy $4? Not as yet. Not as yet. I want to get that Junker Sand Trap, if I can. So, gain 3. Yep, so draft phase done. Main phase play. Threat phase. Take damage, lose 1 armor or health. Discard all played cards, lose 1 spent, reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield, and we advance the danger, so we don't advance past that. That is good. So we'll nip over to here now, and we are going to draw from the level 1 to 3, and then our disc is sliding back. So what do we have here? We have National Target. Trash a card. Nice. Unite is the number of unique factions in hand and in play. So we're actually going to have potentially 2 here. So we're going to deal 2 sets of 1 damage. That could be nice. That is also pretty crazy. And this is X is equal to your shield. This effect defeats a threat. Okay. I think I like this National Target. I want to ditch some cards. It's always an important part of any deck builder, is ditching cards. So we will take National Target into hand. So we'll play National Target at a cost of 2. 1, 2. Now, they're still danger level 0, so 1 will defeat him. 1 will defeat him. And we can trash one of these cards, which we will. We'll trash that out of the game. We will tap for a shield, which doesn't matter. We'll tap to level up. X is not 3 or more, so we're not going to gain an extra thing. And we'll play that strike to defeat the last Ceresian Thief. So this one comes into hand. These 2 are discarded. These refresh. This comes down. This moves down to here. That allows us to trash any of the things in the row if we want. We don't. 1, 2, 3. We don't have a fast target. That's a shame. Okay, so next round we are going to take from the level 2, 1, 2, 3. And what do we have? We have High Bodyguard. Search your deck or discard for an ally and add it to your hand. Interesting. 6 armor. New plan. Unite. Look at the top 3 cards of the level X deck and add 1 to your hand and put the others in the bottom of your deck. That's probably the one. Harness your will. Yeah, we'll take a new plan. That is nice though. Harness your will. Tricky. So our danger is now 1. So both of these, all these guys are becoming a lot harder to defeat. Yeah, let's go with new plan. That's a tough choice, really. Okay. So we've got a strike and a new plan. We don't have a conspire, but we do have 2 factions in play. So we're going to play new plan, cost of 1 after we replenish our 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to allow us to look at the level 2 deck because we have 2 factions in play. We look at the top 3 cards and we add 1 to our hand. Dodge. Yep. So we'll take dodge. That's a 0 cost action. How nice is that? And the reason we want to take dodge is there is an upgrade that we can purchase over here, which is called the Junker Sand Trap. Costs 2 less if added to a Junker card. So we're going to pay the $4 that we've been banking to pay that. And we'll replenish it with a Arc Capacitor. So this dodge is now 0 to play, gains us an action point back, and does a 4 damage. And if we pay 3 or 2 because of that, then we can get an extra 2. But I don't think we need to do that. So let's play this 4 for free. We gain this action back. And we're going to take this card into hand. So that's 1, 2. Gains us a gold when we defeat it. Bang. That's going to cost us 2 action points. 1, 2 to play the Pet Vine Spider. But do we want to play it? Because we maybe want to keep that for next turn. Let me think. Yeah, so what I think may actually be better, now that I think about it, is to deal it to the Order Archivist. So it's 4 and it requires 4. So when we defeat the Order Archivist, we can then bring that into hand, which deals 1 to the boss. Excellent. And it goes into our discard pile. It also allows us a 4 damage swing. So we'll put that 4 damage swing on the Order Acolyte. Bang. And that gains us a 3 damage swing and does a 2nd damage to the boss. With the 3 damage swing, we're going to put it on the Ceresian Thief, which defeats the Ceresian Thief. And we're going to hold this guy in hand. We are not going to play him. And instead, we're just going to play these 2 strikes to defeat this Ceresian Thief and bring that into hand as well. So that's a good-ish round, I think. We're going to discard that. We're going to trash that when we level up. And this dodge is gone. We do heal and gain. We gain 2 out of that. That is so good. Okay. So we're leveling up. If your deck is empty and there are no active threats, advance both level discs by 1. We may actually use our Indebted Counselor first. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. Discard all tactics and allies from play and discard down to 3 hands in play. 3 cards in play. We'll do that. Optionally trash any 1 card. Resolve any boss-specific effects. There isn't any. And reshuffle the cards in your discard pile over here. So, yes. That was good. That was a good first turn. We trashed 2 cards, or first level, I should say. Alright. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. Terror! That could be a new one that I don't remember. No, it's not a new one. I just don't remember it. Terror! Terror. Terror drains. When you target a terror threat with an effect that deals damage, you lose 1 action point. Yeah, nice. That's bad. Okay, so we're taking 1, 2, 3 from level 3 before we come back to here. What have we got available? A Scrap Hunter. He's a nice ally. This is very, very good. Did I remember to level that up? No. So we're actually skipping that one straight to here. So we're not going to have this option available to us with the Conspire. Unite is a 2 cost. And there's nothing there that's going to make that cheaper. The Scrap Hunter's a 1 cost. If you have 4+ upgrades on cards in your discard pile and in play, overclock. We have got some upgrades, but they're not in play. Deal 2 to target threat for each upgrade on that card, ignoring taunt. Yeah, let's play for this Scrap Hunter, I think. I'd like that, but Scrap Hunter. Three action points. We only have $1. So this has an ally which is 1 cost, and it has the Conspire ability. We don't have an upgrade. This is deal 2 for each upgrade on that card, ignoring taunt. So we can do 2 damage to him. Yeah, this is a bad first round, really. We're only going to be able to kill this guy. Oh, that might actually work. He's 4. No, that's only 1, 2, 3. So we may need to look over here at one of these upgrades. This 1 cost 1 for Empowered is probably the only way to do this. So which one do we empower? If we empower this Strike, we can then trash it. Has to be on the Strike because they're both allies. So we pay the $1. We play our pet Vine Spider, Dot. We'll then play Strike for 3 damage. Which will go here on the Order Archivist, which deals 1 to the boss. Oh, I was actually supposed to shuffle an extra boss card in there. Oops. Let's pretend I did that, because I'm not a complete moron. Yes. So that's done 3 damage. It's defeated this Order of the Harbinger. No, we need 4 for that. So we'll also tap our Vine Spider to do 4. And then when it's defeated, we do 4. So we'll do it on this Triumvirate Hireling. So this comes into hand, and we have the Silver Courtier. We've used all of our cards. We haven't targeted that with an attack card. So that goes away. He's going to hit us for 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, because he's got 1 defense. Our Strike goes away. We've got these 2 in hand. This untaps. We're going to add Crazed 5 and our Taunting Virenian Stag, Virenian Doe. Crazed is if your health value is equal to or lower, the Crazed threat deals itself 2 damage. It's not. So advance the danger. We're already at 2. Geez, that came about very quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. 1, 2, 3 of these. A Shadowy Confidant. So we've got Conspire in play because of these 2. So that's fine. So we don't need this. But this does do a lot of shielding. Improvised Plan. This could work. This could work. It's a tactic. Yep, let's take Improvised Plan. That looks quite fun. Level 2s. Bang. So we have an Improvised Plan. We're going to play Improvised Plan straight away. 1 damage. We'll put that 1 damage on the only target we can, which is the Virenian Doe. Randomly select 2 cards from your hand. I'll select these 2. They're both free to play. They're both allies. 1 ally, 1 ally. So I'm going to tap this ally. He's going to give me a shield, and he's going to deal 1 damage here. And then I'm going to tap this ally, the Scrap Hunter, which is going to deal 2 damage to the Virenian Doe because it has an upgrade. So this comes into hand. So we're now going to play our spare credits. Gets us a gold, gets us a disc level up, and gains us a shield. And that's good. And then we have 4 damage with which we can apply here. So unfortunately we can't quite kill that. But we can kill this, and we've spent none of our action points yet. We're not level 3 actually, so it's only literally 2 damage. That is a real shame. That is a real shame. Yeah, that one required all the damage. Alright, do I have another dollar one? I do have mark target. There's probably a better way to do that than what I did. Because this guy is actually going to benefit quite highly from that. So I'm going to pay... you need that in your hand, don't you? Yeah, you can't just put an upgrade on that. So I'm just going to do 2 damage to this guy. And that's pretty much it. We can't do anything else. We need to be level 3 to get that bonus too. And that's it. So we're going to suffer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and down to 4. So this guy is going to come down here. And this is going to level up. We can spend a gold to trash a card. We will trash... We won't worry about trashing the strike just yet, so we'll keep our gold. Okay, so our allies refresh. This comes here. We've got some allies. We've got some damage. But we need to get a good level up card. 1, 2, 3. Choose 1 card from your discard pile that is level 3 or lower and add it to your hand. And we can conspire to get a tactic back. So that's basically a freebie. Do we have any good discard pile cards? I mean, not yet. Dr. Rapura. Conspire. Refresh 1 ally. That could work. We don't have another ally though. So these are not very good for our situation as it stands. So let's play this dig up a secret, I guess. And hope for the best. So we'll play dig up a secret. We are going to conspire to gain this back in hand. Choose 1 card from your discard pile that is a level 3 or lower. The only one that seems of value right now is this strike because it's dealing 3 damage. So we'll bring that back into hand. We'll then play the strike for 3 damage on... So this guy only needs 1 more damage, so he's a waste. So let's do it here on the Virenian Stag. 1, 2, 3. The Silver Courtier will tap. He gets us a shield. And we'll do the 1 damage that we need to kill this guy. National target. Ooh, that's tempting. We're now going to have 3 of those. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking. So we're going to deal 2 damage to this guy because we have an upgrade on that target. And we will play national target for 2, 1, 2. We have the ability to trash a card. Let's trash this card so we don't have to worry about that upgraded guy. And we can deal 1 damage up to 1, 2, 3 times. So we'll do 1, 2 here. So this is 6, 7. So 2 there, leaving us 1 here. And this card is back in hand. And we will deal 2 damage to that Virenian Revanchist, coming that back into hand. So that's a good turn. That's a good turn. I could play this to gain 2 action points back. Did I get any? Oh yeah, so when defeated, I actually gained 5 gold out of that. That's nice. So the question is this worthwhile playing this right now? I get a heal. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to play this, dodge. So I get 2 action points back, 1, 2. I heal 1. I can bargain for 1 gold to get 2 damage. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. So we'll put that 2 damage to the on-deck threat. And then I will play New Plan for 1. Oh, that actually deals 4 damage. Yeah, sorry, retract that. I'll deal 4 damage to the on-deck threat from that, which kills that, and puts 3 onto that, as well as 1 here. Another 1 here. So 3 onto that, kills that. And now we've got the 2 there, which we can go 1, 2 there. Then we'll play this one, which allows us to advance our level disc by 1. And we look at the top 3 cards of the level deck. We have 1, 2, 3 factions in play. So we're going to look at the top 3 level 3 cards, and we can play one of these cards. So Pact of Family. If you have 5 health or less, honor the past, deal X. X is the number of silver cards in your discard pile. Focus X. X is, yeah, okay. In hand and in play. Yeah, let's play Honor the Past, I think. Honor the Past. Alright, we've started to come together this turn. It's starting to feel a little bit better. So we've done these. We've done all these. We've done all their abilities. So we're going to deal... we've got 4 silver cards in play. And we've got no silver cards in our discard pile at the moment. So this guy only needs 1 more damage to defeat him. So let's actually just play a strike and defeat him with 1 damage. On deck threat comes into hand. So we've got these 2 cards. These come into play here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is fast. Okay. This levels up. We're still level 2, so we're still a chance here. Okay. We're going to take another level 3. 1, 2, 3. What have we got? Aid from the Resistance, a Blade in the Dark. Yeah, that's such a good one for us, really. While this card is in play, all your allies gain this effect. Gain 1 and deal 2 damage. Aid from the Resistance. Have I got a cheaper one? That's a tactic. Yeah, alright. We gotta take that. Surely we gotta take Aid from the Resistance. Aid from the Resistance! That's sick. Alright, we can upgrade this Aid from the Resistance rather, with this Badge of Valor at a cost of 4. This card costs 2 less to play. So this is now costing us 1 to play. We'll play 1, Aid from the Resistance. We gain 6 shield. We go up to 6. We can tap here to get a shield and do 1 damage, but we also get to do 2 damage and gain one of these back. So that will kill this Junker Cyclist, getting us a lovely little gold. This one, we don't have any value from this as yet. Oh, sorry, I had to put that on the taunt guy, didn't I? Yes, I did. So 1, 2, 3 goes here. Now we'll actually activate this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kill that. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 to kill that. That gains us this back. This one we'll just tap to do 2 damage to this guy. 1, 2. And we're up to 4 XP now, which is awesome. That's not a 5. So we should be at 4. So we're going to be able to do the 5th one. And yeah, nothing else going badly. It's all going well. I want to keep this one in hand. I'll play Heir to the Throne. Gets us a gold. Refresh an ally. We'll refresh this guy. And we'll conspire for 2 shield. We've got 9 shield. Then we'll tap him again. Because of this, we're going to kill this guy. Bang. He's going to deal the 5th wound to the Harbinger, as well as dealing 3 damage to this guy, which defeats this guy. He's going to come into our hand. We are going to trash him because we are leveling up. So all of these are discarded. We're adding this. We're moving up to level 3 now. Punishing, punishing. Alright. So over here, we've leveled up to level 3. We've got 3 cards in hand. We'll take the top 3 level 3s. 1, 2, 3. What do we got? Return a Favour. Bargain. Gain 1 upgrade that costs 5 or less. If you add it to this card, immediately resolve its effect twice? That is crazy. That is crazy. Costs 5 or less. Bargain 3. Gain an upgrade that costs 5 or less. That is ridiculous. I am going to take Return a Favour, I think. Yep. So we'll take Return a Favour, but I'm not going to use it at this point in time for that ability, I don't think, because I want to get this, when exhausted, Flow Skin Armour. It makes an ally even better. So yep, I'm going to spend... Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to play Return a Favour for 2. Oh, I need to put 3 of these out. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the Indebted Counsellor, we're going to spend 5 after playing Return a Favour to put Flow Skin Armour onto her. So that gains us 2, and we're going to spend 5 to get the Flow Skin Armour there. We will then play Honour the Past, which is just going to get us 1 damage, which is not very good. 1 damage here. This is going to tap to move our level disc up for 1, as well as get our shield, as well as get us this back. And dear oh dear, this is not looking well. We'll actually go there. And so we gain 2 gold out of that, as well as our thing back, as well as that. That's done. So now I can actually use this bargain ability by spending these 2, because it's bargain minus the number of faction cards in play, to immediately gain an effect straight away. So this Arc Capacitor is our approach pattern. We now add it to this card, immediately resolve its effect twice. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to this. And then 1, 2, 3 to this. That'll kill that. And that'll put another 3 damage on someone else, which I think will be this guy. We have 1-2 shield. So are we going to die here? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to die. Unless I upgrade again. I don't have any gold. So what about if instead of doing damage there, if we put all of it onto here? So we go 1 damage on this guy, and then 3, and then 3. Oh no, 1 damage there, 3, and then 3. Gets us 2 gold when defeated. We can play that for 6 armor. That's okay. But we get the 2 gold, and we can now buy this arc capacitor, which allows us to play this here to defeat that. Puts a wound there, which we just did. And then we do 3 damage to that. And we have this card in hand. Alright, that's probably our only play here. He's going to kill our ally, which is not ideal. But we are not going to die because he's doing 5. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these go away though. So this comes in. And this comes in. That's fast. So we're bringing another one. This is leveling up. We are going to take a level 4 card though. 1, 2. We had to spend our 2 gold. 3. Alright. We need an ally. And this demolitions expert looks like he will be the ticket. Because this will apply to him when we bring him in. Yep. Yep, so we'll take the demolitions expert. And we gain our 3. We've only got 1 health, 2 health rather. So we're in a precarious position. But we are halfway to defeating the boss. Okay. So we'll play Aid from the Resistance. It only costs us 1 of our action points. Boom. While this card is in play, your allies in play gain this effect. When exhausted, gain 1 and deal 2 damage. We'll play our Demolitions Expert. We cannot afford to upgrade him, which would be great, but we will play here. So we're going to gain this back. We're going to gain 3 damage, and we're also going to gain 2 damage. The 2 damage we're going to use to put this guy into the dirt, because he is only 5 and he had 3 on him. Bang, it's a scrap hunter. And then the 3 damage we will put here on this back alley Blade Master. Bang, which gains us a gold, taking us to 1. Then we can afford to play this Scrap Hunter. No, let's play this guy first. We are level 3, but we don't have Conspire. But this is going to deal 4 damage. 1, 2. And defeat this guy. 1, 2, 1, 2. As well as getting us our action point back. That comes into hand to dig up a secret. Okay. Now we can play that for 1, which gets us this back because of Conspire, and we now get 2 damage here as well from Conspire there. And choose 1 card from your discard pile that is in a level 3 or lower and add it to your hand. We'll take this Indebted Counselor. Don't mind if I do. We'll play the Indebted Counselor. She's going to activate. Bang. She's going to move our level disc up by 1. And she's going to do 2 damage to him. 1, 2. We're going to unite because we've got 2 gold. 1, 2. We're going to gain a tactics card and then another. We're going to gain 2 shield. Okay, this is starting to work. We'll play the Scrap Hunter. He's going to tap, and he's going to deal 2 damage to this Triumvirate Hireling. And he's going to gain us a thing back. This is a tactics. It's an improvised plan. We'll keep that in our hand for the turn. All of these come back. Aid from the Resistance is printed us money there. Printed us money. When defeated, we can trash a card. We'll trash that upgraded strike so we don't have to deal with that again. Alright, it's now level 4. The pressure is on. 1, 2, crazed 5, so it's going to deal 2 damage to itself. Terror. And that's it. We are once again grabbing a level 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, global target. If Unite is 4, we don't have a Viren card. Oh, refresh an ally. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bang, in that goes. We've got an improvised plan, which doesn't really help us, but that's okay. So this is going to deal 2 damage for each upgrade on the card. So we're going to tap that for 2 damage over here on the Virenian Stag. So our total health here is 4, 8, 9. That is a lot. That is a lot. We don't have Conspire in play here. That's unfortunate. Do I want to upgrade this Demolitions Expert? Sure. Yep. I'm going to play 2 gold for this Demolitions Expert. 1, 2. It is now upgraded. When exhausted, we'll play Improvised Plan. So that's the first card we play. This is 1 cheaper, which doesn't actually help us at all, but that's fine. Oh, do I want to upgrade that before I do it? No, we're fine. So we're now going to tap this. That's going to allow us to trash a card from our hand. We'll actually trash Honor the Past. If we do that, we can search the level 1 deck for any card and add it to our hand. And we're going to take, if you have 5 or less, deal 2 damage. Exceed your limits. We want a silver card. Upgraded Conspire. Blood Donation. Oof. Okay, yeah, we'll take this ally. No, we'll take Exceed Your Limits. So we add that to our hand. We've actually paid 0 action points so far. We've got 3. So 1, 4 damage, which we can apply here, and that will defeat that. We lose an action point for doing that. No problems. So these are in play. No, sorry, these are in play, and this is in play. So now I can exhaust her. We have 3 in play, so we're going to gain 2 gold, 1, 2. We're going to gain 1 action point, and we're going to gain 2 shield. Excellent. And we're going to level up our level disc. Done. She's done. This does 1 damage, which I'm going to put on him. We'll play National Target for 1, 2. Let's just trash a card. We won't trash a card, but we're going to deal 4 times 1 damage, which is enough to defeat that. So that comes into hand. When defeated, we get $5 for it. $5 is nice. Bang. It's our dodge. Oh. So we'll spend 1 to play Exceed Your Limits. That levels up our level disc. Before we do that though, we're going to play Wanted for $7. Onto that. So that's going to gain us $2. 1, 2. And it's going to gain us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We require 7 to defeat that. So we will play Uneasy Agreement, which is the remaining damage we need to do that, which will deal 4 damage to the on-deck threat, as well as 1 damage to the boss. We're at 7 of 12, and we haven't played that yet. We can refresh an ally, so we'll refresh this guy, and he'll deal 1, 4. So he'll deal the 1 to this guy first, will he? Yep. So that kills him. Comes into hand. And then he'll deal the 4 to that, which means we need 3 to kill that. And I can actually kill that by playing this dodge. We'll do that. We'll play dodge. We get 2 action points. We heal for 1. And we can bargain for 2. So we'll bargain for 0 because it's 1, 2, 3 Junker cards in hand. So that's going to be 1, 2, and we need 4 to defeat that. So we'll use the 4 to defeat this guy. Deals 1 damage to the boss. And also puts 4 damage onto the next one. And while we're at it, we will also play 1, 2 here, which is enough to defeat this guy. Bang. Another one there, and adds 1, 2, 3 to this guy. And we have used all of our cards. We haven't used this guy. We'll tap for 4 damage. That defeats this. And we have a Silver Courtier. How many cards are there left in this deck? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we will hold there with all of our stuff. That was a pretty good turn from the big dog. 1, 2, 3. That's fast, so we are leveling up. Okay, so all of these go away. We're moving over here to level 6 with our next card. And we are 3 away from defeating the boss. 3 away. And we're at level 4 for this. I thought we were in trouble for a little while there, but we've really pulled it back in a really positive way. I'm very proud of that performance. Fast. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. We're getting a level 6 card. We've got 3 level 6 cards. Medical Nanites is almost certainly the correct choice here. Is it? We can defeat 1 threat, which could be the taunt guy. Heal, but we don't have any other damage, so I think we'll take 13 meters under and hope that our healing is not needed because we can defeat everyone. Ooh. 3 action points. So we have to defeat the taunt guy. So we get 13 damage. If we spend a 2, we could trash that as well. We won't trash that. So if we can defeat 13 between here, so this is 4, so we need 6 to defeat him and 7 to defeat him. So we're going to defeat both of them. That's going to put 1 damage on the boss, taking it to 10. Very close. And also allow us to apply 4 to another target, which will be this guy. So he will die and come into hand. And then we'll play our spare credits, which gets us a shield. It gets us a disc level up. It gets us an upgrade, or sorry, a cash. And the disc goes up to 5. So this guy is only going to deal 1 damage to us, and we have 1 shield. So we don't need to worry about him for now. Do we take this new plan option? We have some cash to splash. Cool, let's go over here. Let's buy this medical adrenaline. Goes on a tactic. Costs us 3. We'll put it on new plan. Pay our $3. We'll play new plan. We get 2 action points back. And we look at the top 3 cards on the deck. Level X being Unite, so that's 1, 2. So we look at the level 2 top 3 cards. We have Mirror Star Song. If this defeats an on-deck threat, gain 1 action point. That's pretty cool. Regional target. We don't have Conspire yet. I think we'll take Mirror. She seems pretty good. Mirror comes into our hand. We're not going to play her as yet, because we're just going to play this Silver Courtier for 1. He's going to come in and give us another shield as well as 1 damage here. And this is done. And this is done. And then we might as well play Strike to deal just 1 damage to this guy here. That's done. We've got Mirror. We're going to level up here. We're going to 4. We could spend $1 to trash a card. We're not going to. Terror, Rage, Rage. 1 more of them after this one will be game over. Okay, so we do have Mirror. That's good. We need to get some good cards from this. 1, 2, 3. The cost of progress. Lose X and X, it has to be 1 and 1. Then you have 6 or less, return any level 4. Also, if you have 2 or less, return any card. So we could get 2 cards back from here. What could we do with that? We could get 13 meters under back, as well as our spare credits. That will leave us with 0 health, the cost of progress. 1, 1, 1, 1. It's not a lot of damage. Are we at 5 yet? No, we're still at 4. This is an interesting choice. We could also get Unite back into hand. Yeah, let's play that. Let's play this way. This is going to be probably the wrong approach, but we'll see. So we're going to take the cost of progress. It's a level 6 card. This might be a new one, actually. I don't recall seeing that before, so that's fun. It's a tactic. We have no upgrades that we can purchase as yet. So I'm going to play the cost of progress for 1 thing. I'm going to lose 1 and 1, and then I'm going to deal 1 and 1. So there's no taunt, 1 and 1. Then I can return a level 4 card from my hand, and I can also return an any level card from my hand. So that now means this Conspire is in play. So we'll put 1 damage here. He needs 5 to be defeated, so he is now defeated. Gains us 1 XP. This guy comes into our hand. Heir to the throne, very nice. So that's in play. Now we'll play this one at a cost of 1, but it gains us 2 of these back to level up our disc again. And we can look at the top 3 cards of the level 2 deck. 1, 2, 3. Pact of Kin, yeah, we're not doing that. A Hacker, Rogue Hacker. Or Caligari Scrapworks. Each time you buy an upgrade, yeah, okay, we're buying the Caligari Scrapworks. Just got to be a question of if we can get it into play this turn. Alright, so now we're going to play 13 metres under at a cost of 2, 1, 2. And that is going to allow us to defeat this guy because we have 6 required there and we have 6 required there. So we're going to defeat both of them. That's going to be 1 more here, as well as 1, 2, 3 here, which is actually defeating him as well. Oh, Deno, you've outdone yourself. You've outdone yourself. Comes into hand, defeated. When defeated, we're gaining $5. $4. And we have 1 left, so let's play the heir to the throne. Let's tap her to gain a gold. So we have 7 gold. Discard, 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 discard. 7 gold will allow us to buy this Ascender ritual? No. Legitimate pay? No. I don't know if we need to buy any actually. We should be fine. We should be fine with this. 1, 2, 3 with taunt, no fast, but also no enemies. We've only got literally 2 turns to go. Come on, Deno, you've got to pump through these. Pump through them. Alright, so we've got 3 action points left. No shields. We've got 1 health. Problematic. Problematic. Okay. So how do we go about this? So this is 5, 6, 7. So we need to kill that for 7. That card is giving us level upgrades. That is doing a lot of damage to us. So we need to purchase this hollow plated, I think. Yep, so spending, we're going to play this Caligari Scrap works for 2. 1, 2. When you buy an upgrade, you deal 2 damage and gain 1 health. So we're going to buy hollow plated and put it on Exceed Your Limits. That only costs us 2. We're going to play Exceed Your Limits to deal 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, and 2 damage from when we did that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does this need? 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're using all of our damage to kill this guy. But he comes into hand, which is nice. We're gaining $2 and we're gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield. We will play the Indebted Counselor. If your knight is 3 or higher, gain 2. It is. And when exhausted, we get 2 shield, 1, 2, and we get a disc back. We'll conspire to gain 1, 2, as well as a gold, as well as refresh an ally. We will tap this guy to get another action marker back and go to maximum shield. And we'll also gain 2 more gold. So we've got lots of gold. So we now want to buy something. So let's buy a national target at a cost of 5. And we've actually got 2 more gold there. So that'll deal 2 damage. 1, 2. And then we will buy Empowered for 1, which will deal 1, 2. Oh, and we heal, so we've healed twice now. And then we'll play that for 2 of these. We have Unite, deal X by 1. So we have 1, 2, 3. We don't have Mirror in play. So we're going to deal 3 lots of 1 damage. This guy needs 7, so that defeats him. Comes into hand. And then we're also going to do 2 and 5, which is 7, to defeat this guy. Comes into hand. We're also gaining $2. But that is all. We've had a wonderful turn. Hopefully there is fast. There it is. There's the Order Archivist and the Order Acolyte. We're going to do it on the last round, assuming we can get through with what we've got, which I think we can. Refresh, refresh. Comes here. We're getting a level 5 card. I don't think we need to, because this here and this here should be enough. No, let's have a look. A lot of armor that we're picking up there. Oh no. Add the top card of one of the level 4 decks to your hand. Yep, so it's a lethal accident. Level 5 cards, nice. Okie dokie, I think we're good. The first thing we play is Improvised Plan. It's a Junker card. We'll deal 1 damage here. We need to do 7 in total. Randomly select 2 cards from your hand. They cost 1 less to play. 1, 2. So these 2 cost 1 less to play. We'll play Lethal Accident, so we get 4 armor. We'll play the Scrap Hunter. Costs us nothing to play. We'll buy an upgrade on the Silver Courtier, which is here. And we can also add this card to our hand as well, because of the Lethal Accident. And that is going to be it. That is going to be all we need. Play that for 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 defeats that. We do the final damage to the Harbinger. Victory! How good is this game? Oh my goodness. Very cool game, incredible. I do very highly recommend playing on the intermediate difficulty, the yellow. I think the green doesn't add enough pressure, and I think the red, I've struggled to beat the red. The red's very, very strong. So anyway, it's a great game. It's such a good game. Yeah, it's really, really good. And the expansion, I'm really excited about having the expansion. Just a few little extra cards, a couple of extra characters, some interesting additions to the game. So, all right, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of BigDenoPlays Unstoppable. Coming up next, we've got a few games. I think we had some interest in seeing both the Anarchy and Skytear Hordes again, but I've also got Robinson Crusoe to play on stream. I've got Lord of the Rings The Fellowship trick-taking game. I've got a new one that came out at Essen Spiel called Recall, as well as the ones I've talked about coming in the mail at the moment. We've got Covenant coming as well, which is one that was very popular at Essen. So yeah, a lot of exciting Euro games to try out, as well as the very exciting Grim Coven and Heroes of the Sanctum. It's all happening. I'm frothing it at the moment, so very glad to have your company. Hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Speak to you all again soon. Big Deno out.